Good evening and welcome to this, the Friday night version of this thing of ours, May the 17th, in the year 2024, Common Era. Good evening, my dear friends. I give you a hearty hello and a hi-ho silver. And as we always start off, I'm reminding you that there are 172 days until the 2024 election. Just let that sink in. My friends, let me tell you something. People with pacemakers and lactating women, females, should consult with their physicians before watching tonight. I have a veritable cacophony, a seemingly limitless bevy, a compilation, dare I say, a concatenation of things and pieces that you've got to see in their context to really understand once and for all what kind of a demented and bizarre world we all live in. I mean it. And I'm not just saying that to be cute. I mean every word of it. Every single word of it. Now, my friends, as you know, there is something so marvelously, hysterically funny about watching train wrecks before our eyes. There's something about it that I've got to say is kind of, I don't know, fun, wacky, weird. And what we have right now tonight might be one of the best examples of this that we have seen. Now, let me begin by telling you and asking you to please make sure that you are subscribed. Make sure that you are subscribed. Make sure that you remain subscribed. Make sure that you like this video. Like it. Smash the like. Please, I beg, beseech, entreat, importune, request, ask. Pretty please that you like the video. Algorithms and metrics are critical to our existence and our raison d'etre, as we say. Now, before we begin, let me start off by saying right now we have a very critical and wonderful and important word from a very critical and important and wonderful and critically, absolutely critical sponsor regarding one of the greatest opportunities that you should take advantage of right this moment. My friends, gold has been on an unstoppable run. It's gone up more than 81% in the last 5 years and almost 20% in the last 12 months. And it's happening and happening now. Central banks are ditching the dollar and U.S. treasuries are buying more gold. And the good news is predicted to go up even more. It's true. UBS even said it would go up to $5,000. Noble Gold Investments' phone has been ringing nonstop off the hook. Everyone wants to protect their retirement with gold, and you can do the same. Noble Gold Investments can help you secure some gold to protect your future. From day one, you work with the same dedicated all-American expert. Whether you're a beginner or an experienced investor, Noble Gold Investments will make sure you get all the help you need. And this month, Noble Gold Investments will give you a free 1/4 ounce gold standard coin if you open a qualified account. So go to LionelNationGold.com right now. LionelNationGold.com. LionelNationGold.com. And remember, there's always a risk of investment and there's no guarantee of any kind. Indeed, my friend, critically critical information and entertaining. Now, I have linked my latest video, my indictment regarding Mr. Sean Diddy Combs and how it is over for him. Lo and behold, CNN has this video that surfaces from 2016. Why is that? Because he's done. They're circling the wagons and they're going to drain him. They're going to just flush him like a, well, so many. Why does CNN get this? Because CNN is upping its dare I say, its cred, its street cred, as it were. By the way, what famous news platform is considering thinking about just closing down? This will send shockwaves through the industry. We're talking one of the big three getting rid of news altogether. News is just, they're just saying, what are we doing? What is the purpose? Let's realize the trend. So if you want to, please see this, my friends. I say to you, and I ask, and I beseech, implore, and import you to watch this video. It's a doozy. I break down the video, and we look at it from a point of view, from a legal point of view, and how Diddy is handling it. He has one of the best lawyers in the world, Ben Brafman, and that's one thing going for him. I have nothing but respect. I think Ben is probably the best of the best of the best. Now, my friends, as you know, we had this morning, and I want to show this to you. I brought to you some cases that are so fantastic, so wonderful, about some instances that happened recently with Ms. MTG, Marjorie Taylor Greene, and with Ms. What's the plural of Ms.? Mrs. Misery? I don't know. Anyway, AOC, Carmen Bruder, ladies and gentlemen, Bruder, German brother, get it? Carmen, welcome. Have a seat. Have some crumb cake, please. Welcome. Everybody say hello to Carmen. She's a new member. Thank you. Carmen, as we were saying, we have Marjorie Taylor Greene, whom I love. Is she boorish? Yes. Caustic? Yes. Sometimes trailery? Yes. Sometimes rednecky? Yeah. Sometimes bowling alley? Yeah. Yep. Trailer parky? But I love her because she drives these people crazy. Matt Gaetz, who creeps me out, says some pretty good things too. But in no particular order, ladies and gentlemen, let's go, as they were having a markup hearing deciding the fate and the issue of whether Merrick Garland should be held in contempt by the Congress. And during this seemingly, at least theoretically, dare I say, this what would seem to be rather pro forma, the fireworks began.
For 4 minutes and 21 seconds.
Mr.
Now, this is of course, this is Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Chair, point of order.
Who's
It's me.
Ms. Crockett?
I'm just curious, just to.
Wait. I may have done this in the wrong order. I'm gonna stop for just a second, because I don't want you to miss the order of this. Let's start with this one. This is where it began. Marjorie Taylor Greene made a reference to Ms. Crockett and asked the very simple question whether Jasmine might have a difficult time in reading things because of these kind of a Cardi B, these fake, rather excessive eyelashes, and it started off something like this.
Judge Merchan's daughter.
Okay, missed this. She asked the question, does this have anything to do with employing Judge Merchan's daughter, who, as you know, is a Democratic operative?
I'd like to know if any of the Democrats on this committee are employing Judge Merchan's daughter.
Now she's waiting. Now the sound,
Please tell me what that has to do with me.
Employing Judge Merchan's.
One of my friends, I'm sorry, I hit the wrong button. One of our listeners said, please turn the volume up. This is as loud as the volume goes. This is it. Plus there's some space here. So just wanted to let you know, I'm doing everything in my power to accommodate you, to make sure you hear this. And let's take this from the beginning all over again, shall we? Let me see here. Let's go back and let's have some fun here. Let me see.
Daughter.
Please tell me what that has to do with Merrick Garland.
Is she a porn star?
Oh, Goldman. That's right. He's advising. Okay.
He's advising who? What? Do you know what we're here for? You know we're here about
just a-
AG.
uh,
I don't
Point of-
think you
point of
know what
order.
you're here
President.
for.
Well, you the one talking about. I guess
I
you
think
still
your
stuck in the
fake
courtroom.
eyelashes are messing up.
No,
the
ain't
point.
nothing.
Hold on.
Listen.
Order.
Mr. Chairman,
beneath
would
even
you
your
please
history.
regain
That's beneath
order
even
of your
you.
committee?
Order.
Please.
There's a point of order.
We have a point of order.
Point of order.
Mr. Lynch, state your point.
Now, does anybody have any problem with that? Seriously, do you? I don't. I think it's funny, and I think MTG might be saying, you got those flossy, those flossy that's like they. Did you ever have that like Elsie the cow? Remember that they had these batting eye things, or sometimes you'll see in the front of a bug. You ever see like on a VW they have these big lashes in front of a VW? They look stupid. I mean, I'm sorry to say this, they look stupid, and I think there's nothing wrong with, very frankly, her specifically doing this. Now, it got a little bit better. We're going to save the best for last. Now, Jasmine, as you know, decides she's not going to have anything to do with this. So she wants to ask. Speaking of looks, she wants to ask this particular question.
For 4 minutes and 21 seconds.
Mr. Chair, point of order.
Here we go. Watch this. Now watch Jamie Raskin's face. Jamie Raskin is the dude to the left. He was suffering from cancer, but I think he's doing better now, thank God. And he was wearing a bandana, kind of like that a little Steven look. And now he's doing better. And watch his face. He looks like he doesn't know. First of all, Comer's got 2 hearing aids. He can't hear what the hell's going on. And Raskin doesn't know where he is. So watch their faces as this little kerfuffle commences.
It's me.
Ms. Crockett.
I'm just curious, just to better understand your ruling. If someone on this committee then starts talking about somebody's bleach blonde, bad built butch body, that would not be engaging in personalities, correct?
A what now?
Now look at Raskin. You see this now? Raskin starts to smile. Comer can't hear any of this. He has no idea what's going on.
Chairman, I make a motion.
See, she thinks, Jasmine, this is Jerry Springer. This is a food fight. This is Ricky Lake. This just hit all new lows, and I love it.
To strike those words.
I don't think that's
Hold
a
on.
part
I'm
of it.
trying to find clarification on what quality.
Chairman, motion to
I
strike
had no
those
idea
words.
what you just said.
We're not gonna do this. Look, you guys earlier literally just said
You
that-
just voted to do
Y'all
it.
did it first, so you don't want to talk about
voted to do
Say
it.
you're gonna get
Order,
Marjorie
order.
on
I'm
the
trying to
lead.
get
Okay.
clarification.
Look at calm down.
You see that? No. You see the head shake? I'm trying to get clarification. I mean, this is beautiful. This is where our country is today, ladies and gentlemen.
No, because this
I
is
would
what
like to
y'all
get
do.
through proceedings.
So I'm trying
Hey,
to get
Ms.
clarification.
Crockett, you're not
Y'all wanna
recognized.
play
Ms.
games.
I can't hear
Crockett.
you with your
And
yelling.
You don't want
Calm
me to
down.
Be,
Can
no,
you please calm
don't
down?
tell me to calm down.
Calm down.
Because y'all
Please
talk
calm
noise,
down.
and then you
You're
can't
out of
take
control.
Because if I
Look,
come,
Chairman,
if I
can
come
we
and
send
talk
outside to
shit
take a
about
break
her,
for 5
y'all
minutes?
gonna have a
Mr.
problem.
Chairman, Mr.
Order.
Chairman.
Chair,
I don't know why
okay.
you're
Order.
acting
Chair
like
now
that.
recognize.
Can you now seriously? Can you? What country? This is Norma says it's embarrassing. Steve Williams said, we went over this in the morning, didn't we? Yes, Steve. Yes, we did. Thank you. Just want to clarify. Steve, did we not review this today? Did we? Are we? Yes, Steve. Okay. So maybe someone may not have heard this today. Would you, by the way, point of order, excuse me, Mr. White Monkey, Jasmine Crockett, latest graduate of Tiffany Henyard School of Politics. Oh, get ready for Tiffany. I got some. By the way, do you mind if we could, Steve, do you mind if we continue with this? Any objections to us going through this? Shall we? Anybody? Any objections? We did do this morning, but it was so much fun. And some of us weren't with us. Would you like us to? I can stop and do this. Would you like this, Steve? No. Steve says proceed. Just watch it. Steve, is that all right? Do you mind if I do that, Steve? Thank you, bud. Appreciate it. Steve, did we not? Am I mistaken by believing that we, in fact, have perused the subjects of? Yes, I did. Okay, very good. Now it gets even better with this one. This is full blown Jerry Springer.
Y'all did
You
it
just
first.
voted to do
Y'all
it.
did it first, so you
You
don't want to
just
talk about
voted
it.
to do it.
Stay or get
Order,
Marjorie
order.
I'm trying to get
Okay.
clarification.
Look at, calm down. Calm
No,
down.
no, 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 because this
I
is
would
what
like to
y'all
get
do.
through proceedings.
So I'm trying
Hey,
to get
Miss
clarification.
Crockett, you're not
Y'all wanna
recognized.
play
Miss
games,
I can't hear
Crockett.
you with your
and you
yelling.
don't want me
Calm
to
down.
Be,
Can
no,
you please calm
don't
down?
tell me to calm down.
Calm down.
Because y'all
Please
talk
calm
noise,
down.
and then you
You're
can't
out of
take
control.
Because if I
Look,
come,
Chairman,
if I
can
come
we
and
send her
talk
outside to
shit
take a
about
break
her,
for 5
y'all
minutes?
gonna have a
Mr.
problem.
Chairman, Mr. Chairman.
All right,
Sorry.
chair,
I don't know why
okay.
you're
Order.
acting
Chair
like
now
that.
recognizes
Not cute.
Ms. Greene for 4 minutes and 21 seconds.
Isn't this a statement as to what is wrong with everything?
4 minutes. Let Ms. Greene talk, and then you all can. I'll recognize.
But I
someone on
moved
this
to
side.
strike her words for a second time based
Oh, here we go. Here's AOC. Now, AOC is getting extremely mad, but she just doesn't have the street cred.
on her second set of personal remarks attacking another member.
Chairman Comer.
Because you all cannot
I have an
seem
amendment at
to
the desk,
apply
and this
the rules
sideshow
of the
needs to
committee.
stop.
We have to do this every time.
Hey,
Listen,
I'm
listen,
recognized.
listen,
I'm recognized.
order,
I'm going to
listen,
go ahead and start talking.
Look, I know. Look, I don't know if you noticed it. I have 2 hearing aids. I'm very deaf. I'm not understanding. Everybody's yelling. I'm doing the best I can.
I don't
Can we not
understand.
recognize Ms. Greene and let
We
her get?
cannot because of the rules of the committee, Mr. Chair. That is what I'm trying to communicate in the present moment.
We have a Okay, what's the motion? What's
The motion,
Now, I first of all, I love that. And the reason why I love it, if you don't mind, I did refer to this morning. I hope no one objects. If I continue with a reiteration, a peroration of this particular subject matter as occurs, this cacophonous concatenation, a cataclysmic coordinated cabal, cadre, coven, and consortium of harridans and a cat fight. A cat fight. The series of Grimalkins, I find it terrific. Now, this is okay. You might say to yourself, well, that's, Jasmine, she's pretty. Oh, no. I've got the best one I told you about, and you're missing this. The greatest one, the best ever is Tiffany Henyard from Dalton, Illinois. It's Dalton, Dolton. Now, before you get an idea, let me just Tiffany Henyard makes all of these like Reed, what's his name? Reed Moss or whatever, the one who talks like that. The most esteemed member of, I mean, no. This makes the House of Commons look like a hootenanny compared to this one. This is the best. This is a public hearing of the good citizens of Dalton, Illinois. And when this one particular gentleman is speaking, I want you to notice Tiffany, who was just talking to her friend, and she's basically saying, look, whatever you do, don't look at this person. Let's pretend like you and I are talking. And let's pretend like I don't give a shit about what this guy is talking about, because frankly, I'm Tiffany Dalton. I'm Tiffany A. Henyard. Tiffany A. Henyard, not Tiffany B. Henyard. Tiffany A. Henyard. Do not be confused with any other Tiffany Henyards. But watch this, and watch how as this is being played out. By the way, a little backstory. They have asked or sought to secure the services of, this is crazy, Lori Lightfoot. Remember the cross between Beetlejuice and whatever. That very strange, but who is no dummy. They sought her help to maybe come in and try to sift through this. Now, she doesn't really have subpoena powers, and we're going to pay her like $30,000 to do whatever. She's not going to find anything. So one of the members, one of the citizens, stands up and complains about this and pretty much points out exactly what I've just said, who basically says, look, this is a waste of time. I don't know why we're going to get Lori Lightfoot to basically tell us that our mayor, Tiffany A. Henyard, is corrupt.
To everybody here from Dalton and everybody watching, she has no legal authority.
Now, you see this right now? Can you see this? A little blurred in order to get this. Tiffany is talking to her friend. Tiffany is second from the right, third from the left, and she's talking to her friend the whole
to
time.
do anything. It's a waste of time. She has a waste of time and money. It's going to cost you at least $30,000, and she has no subpoena power. She's getting paid $400 an
Just
hour.
talking.
$30,000 is 72 hours. She'll be done in 2 weeks. And then what is she going to find? That this woman that we all know she's corrupt is corrupt? She's going to ask Tiffany Henyard for documents that she's never provided to anybody else under FOIA, under law. The Attorney General can't even get her to fork over documents.
Just talking.
You think she's going to hand it over to Lori Lightfoot? She's not. Newsflash, she's not. Tiffany Henyard she has a police vehicle as her personal vehicle.
I love this. I love this. This kills me.
That's against state law. State law. We should call the police right now and have them confiscate her vehicle. South Holland Police needs to confiscate her Tahoe because it has lights, it has a municipal police plate, and Thornton Township's not allowed to have, per state statute, is not allowed to have a police vehicle. And
Tiffany just talking. She has no interest in any of this. Why? Because she's Tiffany A. Henyard.
she's driving around in an illegal police vehicle. Probably the person driving is not even law enforcement, impersonating a police officer. You should be ashamed of yourself. 16,800 people watching, Mayor Henyard, Supervisor Henyard, whatever you want to call yourself, Crooked Henyard. And you don't even have the guts to look them in the eye. You don't even have the guts because you're a coward and you're a tyrant. I've seen people like you before, but not on your level.
I love this. Tiffany A. Let's all go to Dalton. Let's all do it. Let's do it like a road trip, like a meet and greet. You know how they have these every now and then? They say, let's go. We're going to go to so-and-so. We're going to meet with people. Let's go to Dalton. All of us. And just, I mean, she is the best. By the way, they were not kissing. I know what you're thinking. They were. Now, before you begin, you got to understand something. A little bit about Tiffany the star. See, because Tiffany A. Henyard, but please, Tiffany A. is quite the influencer and the social media star in no particular order. Watch how she, maybe they should say, make love to the camera. She owns the camera. Tell me right now, you would not move to Dalton, Illinois, just to be able to have her as your super mayor, Tiffany A. Henyard.
Mayor Tiffany A. Henyard, the people's mayor. So I heard you guys were looking for me. If you're looking for Tiffany Henyard, press the subscribe button. Yes.
Now, you might say, what's this subscribe button? I know it's subscribe, but see, if people are looking for her, they are looking for her. The FBI was looking for her. The citizens are looking for her. A lot of people are looking for her because she, of course, is super mayor Tiffany A. Henyard. Let me just make sure you heard this. I don't think you heard it. She's a super mayor.
Super Mayor Tiffany A. Henyard, the people's mayor. So I heard you guys were looking for me. If you're looking for Tiffany Henyard, press the subscribe button. Yes,
Subscribe.
you. Press the subscribe button.
Subscribe.
So, what do you want me to talk about? This or that? This and that? Or me? Tiffany A. Henyard, you pick. Put your questions in the comments, and I'm going to answer all questions. Just be respectful.
She has answered no questions. And this is the only way you're going to talk to her. Tiffany A. Henyard, super mayor, Tiffany A. Henyard. You don't understand what this is, do you? See, you're thinking she's incompetent. Oh, no. She is a genius.
If you disrespectful, I'm not going to answer it. Because remember, I got the tea with the receipts. Matter of fact, if you want the tea, get it from me. Go tell that.
Now, I don't know what that meant. I'm pretty good at this. I have no idea what that meant. You want to do it again? Help me with this. Break this down. If you want the tea, what does this mean? Okay, let's watch this.
If you disrespectful, I'm not going to answer it. Because remember,
here we go.
I got the tea.
I got the tea. Okay? Is that like tea, like low T, like testosterone? I don't know. Anyway, she's got the tea.
With the receipts. Matter of fact.
Matter of fact. Not fact. Fact. Rhymes with flack. Roberta Flack. I've got the tea with the receipts.
If you want the tea, get it from me.
If you want the tea, get it from me. Now you're saying, what does that mean? See, there you go again. You know why? You're a racist. You're a racist. It's clear as day to me.
Go tell that.
Now wait, we're not done yet. We're not done yet. One more, because this, let me tell you something, you know, they laughed at FDR. They laughed at FDR with his fireside chats. Well, listen to this, baby.
This is Super Mayor Tiffany Henyard, the people's mayor. So,
Tiffany A. Henyard, the people's mayor. Not in Dalton, Illinois. No, you are SOL with that one. But the People's Republic of China, perhaps.
hey guys, this is Super Mayor Tiffany A. Henyard.
Did that look like a Germanic salute to you? I don't want to be too specific, but does this look like a hi, hello, whatever?
Hey guys, this is Super Mayor.
Did you catch that? Did you? I don't think she's a crypto Nazi or anything. I'm just wondering.
Tiffany A. Henyard, the people's mayor. So, you guys doing a lot of snitching, and y'all went and got my site shut down.
See, she's worried not about the fact that the city is on the verge of bankruptcy, not the fact this is true, by the way. This is true. They were going to seize, or they actually did seize, police vehicles because they didn't pay. I mean, people are furious with her, but she's upset with you because somebody snitched, and you know snitches end up with stitches.
Tiffany on the Move podcast. Tiffany Henyard on the Move podcast. Well, it's said that when truth speaks, everybody gets scared. And everybody gets to running. Well, just like I told you, if you want the tea, get it from me.
There we go again with this tea. I mean, tea is the truth. The truth, the tea. Is she talking about tea, Texas tea, like chamomile tea, the letter T, testosterone? I think it's the truth, or truth, as some people say. Just saying. Don't want to read into this. Okay? Give her a chance. American Mayor Tiffany A. Henyard.
And if you want to check me out, because I got other platforms, go to Spotify. And that way you'll see Tiffany Henyard on the Move podcast.
And by the way, let me say Henyard is Henyard, which is Henyar. Now, I'm being priggish, I realize.
Yes, Spotify. And you can also go to Apple Podcasts, because those are different outlets to view all the content. And y'all asked me for the receipts, but I got the receipts right here on ice, like I always do. Y'all asked for it, and I'm about to deliver. I got episode after episode after episode. Just wait your turn. Yeah, your turn coming. Just wait.
What the hell is she talking about? Now, mind you, remember, and you'll see this, there are people who are furious. Do you know she is alleged to actually have turned her enforcement bureau against individuals, by the way, black or white, this is not a racial thing, who showed a voting or political displeasure with Tiffany A. Henyard, America's super mayor.
Y'all doing all that talking. Y'all doing all that lying. And I told y'all, stop lying on me before I start telling the truth on y'all. And that's what this is. Truth speaks right here. Resident, community, nation, y'all gonna be shocked at the mess that's all around y'all. But I want to educate people.
Now, what does that mean? You're going to be amazed by the shock that's that's around you that you're causing. Am I? I think I did. Work with me on this one. Let's go through this.
Let's talk. Y'all doing all that lying. And I told y'all, stop lying on me before I start telling the truth on y'all. And that's what this is. Truth speaks right here. Resident, community, nation, y'all gonna be shocked at the mess that's all around y'all. But I want to educate people in my delivery of receipts that y'all thought I didn't have. I always keep my receipts. I mean, I do a lot of talking, or it may come out a little slower than norm, but I keep receipts. That way I can educate the world as what happens behind the scenes that y'all don't see. I don't like fake news, because fake news tell you one-sided narratives. They don't tell you the truth. As you can see, you saw that first one. First one was lit, wasn't it? It was off the chain. And the problem I got is, when they do it, it's cool. But when I do it, it's a problem. But This how I see it in my head. Play the video.
It's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it.
I don't like. This is the greatest. This makes me happy because I'm saying I understand this. Dalton, Illinois, Dalton. You elected her, and she's on like the town. She's like a 2-tier thing. She's mayor, and you thought Fannie Willis when she said, "You're lying," throwing down the subpoena. Fannie Willis is John Gielgud compared to this. Nobody touches this. Nobody, because she is honest to God, and this is the most fact. She loves the fact that she's a star, or a self-proclaimed star, or an imagined star. Oh, I love it. Everybody can be a star, perhaps. Ladies and gentlemen, stand by for 1 second, because, when I think of Tiffany A. Henyard, America's supermayor, I think of disaster. I think of emergencies. I think of pestilence and blight and people freaking out. I'm thinking, wait a minute. Because she said yourself, you're not going to believe the stuff that's around you, or whatever that means. But on a very serious note, when it comes to the notion of food emergencies and food insecurity and food shortages, you're going to have to stock up on emergency food right now. And the best place, as you know, is to go to our good friends at preparewithlionel.com. It's no longer a question of if something catastrophic is coming, it's when. And while you still have some control, what are you going to do about it now to prepare? Well, your first step is going to my website, preparewithlionel.com. And for a limited time, take $200 off a 3-month emergency food supply. My Patriot Supply is equipped to help you and your family to prepare. They've helped over 2 million families already. These 3-month kits with ready hour foods provide over 2,000 calories every day with 22 varieties and a 25-year shelf life. Breakfast, lunches, dinners, drinks, snacks, everything. And they're sealed inside 6 rugged waterproof buckets, and they're over 120 pounds of food. So take advantage right now and go to preparewithlionel.com, preparewithlionel.com. One more time, preparewithlionel.com. It's amazing. I cannot tell you the sense of glee and happiness, because I realize I don't live in a city. And imagine what the folks think who's there. And remember, the FBI came in, same way they did with our own Eric Adams, took his phones and this stuff, don't know anything about that. Same thing with Diddy, or didn't he? Oh, he did it all right. All kinds of, they come in and they don't really follow through. But Tiffany A. Henyard doesn't have a care in the world. And you can't, once you become kind of mesmerized by the cult of tea, because after all, she's got the tea, she's got the receipts. I don't know what that means. In any event, and that's one thing too, is come up with a phrase, repeat it, and then say it as though somebody means, and then say, ha ha, like that. When you go to a store and somebody says the bill will be, $25, said, ain't gonna do it right. Wear a long coat, nobody notice. When you hit the bridge, wave and walk out. And they'll say, what the hell? Maybe we should just let them go. Because remember, acting crazy always works for me. You want some more Tiffany? Or excuse me, America's Supermayor? Check this out. And listen to seriously, listen to the angst in the voices, the consternation, the concern of the great people of the great city of Dalton.
Veto power. So how dare you think you could come in someone's town and start working or doing something, even though we said something stating it's illegal. We cited the code and everything in here, and she will not be paid for services.
What she did was she just said, by the way, if you think I'm going to pay or anybody's going to pay for Lori Lightfoot to come in and investigate me, no way. I'm not going to pay for this. Isn't that something? And you thought Merrick Garland was something? She basically said, oh, you're going to bring somebody in to investigate me? Oh, no, you're not, because I'm Tiffany A. Henyard, America's Supermayor.
A lot of times this board sells you off of fake news, which is they come out and they film things and they put our community in a bad light.
Now watch this. Watch it. This is where it gets great. Let me just say right here. This is where it absolutely, this is where the rubber hits the road.
Bad life.
You got somebody to answer to too, and that's the people of the village.
This administration is shameful.
Yes.
Y'all are a disgrace.
Yes.
If you won't step down,
We need to take our township back and put it in more capable hands.
Yes. Wait a minute. I had a better one. Did I? Oh, no. I had a great one before. Anyway, that was it. So the good news is, I'm sorry. I had a gentleman who was, but isn't that, doesn't that, just stop for a second. Just let that, give me the, I don't even know. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Now, by the way, reverting back a little bit to Jasmine Crockett, who again, by the way, remember this, I keep saying by the way a lot, and I've got to stop saying that. I say by the way far too much. Jasmine Crockett, after having seen what we just showed you before, Jasmine Crockett said, going back when she made references to the eyelashes and that sort of thing, said that Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene's comments about her physical appearance demonstrate that she's absolutely, what's the word? Racist. Yep. Saying physical appearance is one thing. Saying if you took off your fake eyelashes, that's racist. Okay. Quote, she is racist. I mean, I don't have any questions about that. Because I don't know that she's ever attacked her own colleagues, Crockett said, referring to Greene's comments during a hearing that descended into chaos after the Georgia lawmaker taunted Crockett over her false eyelashes. She noted that Greene, this is according to The Hill, by the way, she noticed that Greene hasn't attacked her other colleagues or other friends over their appearance, including Lauren Boebert, even though the two have feuded in the past. Quote, her and Boebert, not Boebert and she. Anyway, her and Boebert aren't getting along. Boebert has clip-ins in her hair. And Boebert wears lashes too sometimes, it looks like. I don't know. But she doesn't attack her for any of her bracketed physical embellishments. She doesn't do that, right? But she decided to do it to me. So absolutely, she's a racist. Make fun of my eyelashes. You're a racist. Quote, she probably will raise money because the racists are going to be so happy to give it to her. Again, the word racist. A meeting to mark up a resolution to hold Attorney General Merrick Garland in contempt was overshadowed by Greene's comments, as you heard before, and led to a string of barbs, as well as other comments about the lawmakers' physical appearance. You know, and all she mentions were her she didn't mention anything about wigs or anything. She just mentioned her lashes. Quote, I don't think you know what you're here for, Greene responded. I think your fake eyelashes are messing up what you're reading. The remarks led to a lengthy detour, a lengthy veering about whether to strike Greene's words, as other members like AOC called them disgusting and urged her to apologize. Remember, she said girlfriend, little girl, baby girl. Remember that? More disorder ensued later when Crockett asked if a hypothetical comment, which appeared to be a veiled jab at Greene, would break congressional protocol. Quote, I'm just curious. Just to better understand your ruling, Crockett said, referring to a ruling committee chair, Mr. Comer, a ruling he had made about Greene's comments. Quote, if someone on this committee then starts talking about somebody's bleach blonde, bad built, butch body, that would not be engaging in personalities, correct? Bleach blonde, okay. Bad built, butch body. Now, the last time I checked, I think that is referring to something which I believe could be construed as being homophobic. Can't you? butch, as you know, has always been a pejorative which deals with areas referring to somebody as being sapphic in looks. White Monkey says Tiffany will not ultimately end. Tiffany will meet an untimely end at a barbecue. I don't know what that means. I think that's interesting, I guess. Now, but do you not think, Mr. Monkey, and by the way, thank you for your kindness, do you believe that this is to refer to her as a butch? You're a progressive Democrat who has probably sided with your Democratic caucus time after time after time with all kinds of references to LGBT this and LGBT that, and you're using the word butch because Marjorie Taylor Greene could kick your ass. Have you seen Marjorie Taylor Greene work out? Dear God. Do you think that she's butch? Would you make a Brittany Griner reference or others as well? Don't you love that? Because when it all comes down, when you get into that head wagging, that it gets real street level, real street. Now, as you know, to be fair, when people become angry, they will slip into what they are more familiar with. If you ever want to see somebody go into, if you've ever had the indignity of watching the Housewives in New Jersey, or remember Big Ange, remember Mob Wives? There was a woman who was running for, I think she is. I think she's running against AOC. She's from the Bronx. And she used to sit in a car and mother effing. She just basically took on the patois of the neighborhood in the particular style that she's familiar with. She went very Bronx, very Italo-American, very, because that's what she knows. Edie Crowley says, hen out of yard into chicken coop, please. Ooh. Very interesting. Got to understand that kind of that poultry reference. Thank you. I'm sorry, it's Henyard. It's Tiffany A. Henyard, and that's the fact. Okay, and subscribe. I'm sorry. So people will go back and they'll become. And I guarantee you, if you gave old Marjorie Taylor Greene a few drinks, she will slip into her Georgia Southern affectation as fast as you can imagine, because that's what people are. So what you're seeing right now is we have left the world of any kind of decorum, because now it's all, this is what we are. This has become a YouTube parody, a YouTube cacophony, a YouTube horror. This is a YouTube world where we're so used to this. Where we become so used to this, and so I guess the word is so acclimated to this that this is it. And Tiffany Henyard is the best. I look for her every single day. There has never been a time where I've heard her say anything where I'm not smiling, where I'm thinking to myself, this has got to be the greatest country in the world. Our good friend White Monkey says, world star hip hop. Interesting. And remember also Mr. White Monkey, if I can call you that, she says that she specifically is worried more about my platforms. You can hear me. She did one, I didn't want to play it, but she did one where she has city workers appearing in her production where she's dancing to music. She has no interest whatsoever in being a mayor. It's the most fantastic thing I've ever seen in my life. It's the most fantastic thing I've ever seen in my life. Now, I would be absolutely remiss if I didn't play for you at least a little bit of this. And there's already a video on this. I have it linked. But Diddy, what is happening now is unbelievable. what they are doing to Mr. Diddy, what they're going to do. This is a signal that it's all over. It's done. It is over. Now, I want you to see this. I want you to understand something here. I know a little bit about volume and violence and volume. I know a little bit about volume. I know a little bit about violence. And I understand also that I know insanity. That's why Tiffany Henyard, America's mayor, is my favorite. But I want to play for you. I want to show you something to show you depravity, because you really don't understand what's happening until you see it. Until you see it. And because of this world of surveillance that we live in, we will show you something which you have not seen. It will make you cringe. But before we do this, on a lighter note, on a better note, on a great note, you know, our dear friend Mike Lindell, I'm going to say this right now, is stuck with this from the beginning, and now he's selling coffee. He's out of control. He is bigger, badder, better than ever. And while everybody comes and goes, he still stands, standing firm, standing strong, providing the best products available, made by the best company in the best country. And that's why MyPillow.com, promo code Lionel. Sign up right now, get a free gift. We'll let the man tell you himself. It's time yet again, my friends, to hail and salute our great friends at MyPillow.com. And if you use promo code Lionel, you'll get a free gift. No purchase necessary. And yes, I know a free gift. It's a tautology, so sue me. But first, listen carefully. Check out their $25 extravaganzas. Premium MyPillows, Queen and King, MyPillow 2.0. MyPillow bed sheets, the lowest price ever. Sandals, slides, slippers, 6-piece towel sets, 4-pack dish towel sets. Simply and absolutely unbelievable. So go to MyPillow.com/Lionel, MyPillow.com, promo code Lionel, or call 800-645-4965, and watch how fast Mike Lindell answers the phone. MyPillow.com, simply and absolutely the best. Whenever the deep state, whenever the shadow government is done with somebody, they make it conspicuously obvious that they're done with that person, that they're finished, that they're through, that they serve no purpose anymore, that they are done, they are finished. And for the longest time, people had a hard time with Mr. Diddy, or didn't he? And we were always told he's a billionaire. He's a billionaire. And then we get the financials back. It turns out he doesn't really own anything. He is mortgaged to the hilt. Who's paying for these 3 homes, 4 homes? Who is responsible for this? What does he know? Why is he there? Does he have a Les Wexner? Does he have the paymaster like Epstein had? All of the stories, all of the accusations that are being made, which of course he adamantly denies, as you can imagine, makes you wonder. Now, this particular piece, this was released today by CNN, and I want to point out a few things to you. Watch this.
The video, captured on multiple cameras, shows Combs assaulting his then-girlfriend, Cassie Ventura, in a hallway at a Los Angeles hotel in March 2016.
I don't want to belabor the point, but this is what everybody's seeing. I want you to see the savagery of this. You know, in the video I said before, and in the video I did, which I implore you to watch, and it's provided. When people get into fights, and you see somebody might push, that's wrong. Can't put your hands on somebody. A slap. You understand this? Our friend Charlie says, have you heard a story about Congress going to arrest Garland after contempt? It's possible. I would not even so much as give that a moment of thought, Charlie. I would not. I think growing wings and flying would be more likely, but a man can dream, and thank you for that. But as I was saying, when somebody slaps, pushes, that's one thing. When somebody gets a knife, it's another. Somebody gets a gun, is another. Somebody uses a bottle. When somebody stomps the head, goes for a headshot, shows and then drags the person like a rag doll, it shows you the ownership, the possession aspect of this. Watch the horror of this. Tell me this is not the first time. This is not the first time.
Cameras shows Combs assaulting his then girlfriend, Cassie Ventura, in a hallway at a Los.
That is a kick to the back of the head. That is a kick to the back of the head. Right here. Right here.
Ventura
What?
In a hallway at a Los Angeles hotel in March 2016.
I don't want to do
At
as
a
a
Los
pruder on
Angeles
you.
hotel in March 2016. A lawsuit filed by Ventura in November last year and settled the next day referenced
The
actions
dragging.
that seem to match those seen in this video. There is no audio.
Now, I request and beseech and suggest that you go to my video to watch me break it down a little bit more in terms of the accusations and the like. But a couple of things here. Couple of things. And I want to imagine that we have a big white, one of these white erase boards, and I have these stickers, these stickers, and I just write something out, and I smack something on. The first one is CNN. Why does CNN get this? How did CNN get this? Not MSDNC, not Fox, CNN. Is this somehow a limited hangout? Limited hangout meaning, is it introduced first to minimize the reaction later on? Is it done strategically? Fascinating issue. Do not know about that. Not sure. Fascinating. Next, why now? This has already been made, settled. Cassie's not saying anything. She's quiet. Why is this being done now? Why is this being referenced now? What is the reason for this now? Next, is this a signal that the entire house of cards is falling? That everything's going to be falling? That everything's coming down? Everything. Not just you, but the whole world of hip hop and like Cat Williams. And the next one is, where is Cat Williams? Why is he being so conspicuously quiet? Have they vocally disappeared him? Have they told him, you got on that show drunk? We're going to give you a pass. Don't let it happen again. No more Club Shay Shay, no more Shannon Sharp, none of that stuff. Don't even think about that. You talked about Oprah. You talked about Tyler Perry. You talked about Steve Harvey. You talked about Jay-Z. You talked about the Illuminati. You talked about Diddy. He buried him. And a lot of other people are saying, make this go away. Because in some particular circles, they can't tell the difference between Diddy and Jay-Z and and they're going to say, get rid of him. At the same time, Kevin Spacey. Oh, yeah. Kevin Spacey's trying just as he's trying to make his way back all of a sudden, because he's trying to pull a Polanski. Now this, and people are going to say, whoa. You're part of this group. Oh, no, I'm an actor. That's those folks in hip hop. And they were really, no, we think it's all one big sick group. You see how this is working? And people are getting tired of Diddy, because once he's used, once they say that's it, he's irredeemable. He is not rehabilitatable. He's over. It's done. It's finished. It's through. Then it gets interesting. Then he starts saying, well, you know what? I know a lot of things too. And listen to go through the allegations of people and sex trafficking and sex workers and filming this and all this. What is the reason for all this filming? Why do people want to film all this? Why? so they can enjoy this weird collection so that he can go back with his friends and say, oh, here's something. Here's a particular genre you might like. Like Hef used to screen movies at the mansion, best years of our life. No. It's about extortion. It's about finding out who the people are with. And you can go back. It's been throughout history. Look at Watergate. Look at everything. This is the oldest trick in the book. So let me tell you something, my friends. Watch very carefully. This is going to be fascinating. Ask yourself, where is Cat? You know who's speaking up? Diddy. Not Diddy, Fiddy. And you're probably wondering, what does Tiffany A. Henyard have to say about this? Well, I don't know. The T for the receipts. I would pick her as my spokesperson. Because you can ask me anything you want, but you got to go through her. Whatever you want to ask, you go through her. She will confuse people. Nobody will know what the hell she's even talking about. So let me just say something. We're sitting back and we're kind of guessing. Big things are going to happen. Big things are going to fall apart. You got it? Good. That's all that matters. So, Charlie Calais, thank you, my friend. White Monkey, thank you. Thank you. Carmen Bruder, German for brother, thank you for joining us. And also Edie Crowley, thank you as well. And as I told you before, as I remind you, dear friend, Mrs. L has this incredible, wonderful, I'm going to tell you about this right now. Her website, her YouTube channel, which I implore you to follow immediately using this link right there. All right, dear friends, have a great and a glorious night. As Tiffany A. Henyard, America's super mayor, would say something. She would say something, and I don't know what the hell she's saying. I have no earthly idea, but she is absolutely my favorite politician because the cojones that she has, it's just incredible. All right, dear friends, have a great and glorious night. Thank you so much. Be safe, be wise, be well. See you tomorrow at 8 a.m. And don't forget, until then, my friends, remember, the monkey's dead. The show's over. Sue you. Dad.